Welcome to the deep dive.
Glad to be here.
So today we're cracking open a source of wisdom that's so simple, I think a lot of people just dismiss it.
I do.
But it claims to hold the key to, well, guaranteed success.
Mm-hmm.
We're unpacking the strangest secret in the world.
And our mission really is to see if this classic idea still holds up. Is it the ultimate shortcut to understanding yourself?
Right. And to talk about success, you almost have to start with what stops people from getting there.
You do, and it comes down to a really simple and powerful observation from Albert Schweitzer.
The Nobel laureate, yeah.
Someone asked him, Doctor, what's wrong with men today? And he just paused and said, men simply don't think.
That just sets the stage perfectly, doesn't it?
It really does.
Because we are living in what is, by any measure, a golden age. Unprecedented opportunity.
Especially if you're listening to this, you're likely in a place with resources that our grandparents couldn't even have dreamed of.
And yet, and this is the paradox, we tend to take it all for granted.
Which leads to this strange disconnect. All this opportunity, but so much unfulfillment.
Yeah. We have more paths to success than ever, but somehow most people just settle.
Far below their potential.
Okay, let's get into the numbers, because this is what really defined the whole philosophy for me.
Right. The source material uses this cohort analysis. It might be based on some historical data, but the snapshot it gives is chilling.
So imagine 100 people, they all start out at age 25.
Full of dreams, sparkle, ready to take on the world.
And then you fast forward to when they're 65,
Yeah.
Results are just staggering.
They really are.
Out of those 100, only one will be rich.
Just one.
4 will be financially independent. They had a plan, they followed it.
Okay, so that's 5 total who are
Okay.
5.
Then another 5 are still working, probably because they have to.
And they're really crushing numbers.
54. 54 of them will be broke,
Yeah.
dependent on others.
So 5 out of 100, 5% make the grade.
And you just have to ask, what happened? What happened to the 95%? Where did all that energy and hope from age 25 go?
Why did they just drift into that outcome?
Before we dig into why they failed, I think we have to get a clear definition of what success actually is.
Yes, and the source gives one of the best I've ever heard. It's not about money.
No. It says success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal.
That phrase is everything, isn't it?
It is. Progressive realization.
It means it's a journey. If you have a clear goal, a worthy ideal, and you're actively moving toward it, you are a success right now.
And if you're not doing that, if you're just drifting,
Then by this definition, you're a failure. It's that stark.
and this connects directly to the root cause of that massive 95% failure rate,
It does. It comes down to one word.
conformity.
Exactly. The psychiatrist Rollo May had that incredible quote. He said, "The opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice. It is conformity."
And that hits so hard today. People just following the crowd.
Going along because everyone else is, without ever stopping to ask, wait, where are we all going?
And the statistics prove it. The millions of elderly people who are dependent, they just conform to the wrong group, the 95%.
It's a kind of outer-directed life.
Yeah.
Believing that your life is shaped by things happening to you, by circumstances outside your control.
We see that everywhere now. Chasing likes, fear of missing out, letting an algorithm decide what you should care about.
Absolutely. And it's not a new thing. The source cites these old workplace surveys.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Where they asked working men why they went to work. And 19 out of 20 had, no real idea.
Their answer was just, well, everyone goes to work in the morning.
It's a total lack of that worthy ideal.
So let's flip it. Let's look at that one person in 20 who succeeds.
Okay.
They're the ones who are steering the ship. The successful teacher is teaching because she deliberately decided, this is what I want to do.
The successful business owner is running that business because that was his specific goal.
It's a deliberate choice. And this leads to another huge insight.
Which is?
Instead of competing, all we have to do is create.
Yes. There's almost no competition if you stop trying to do what everyone else is doing. You just create your own path by focusing on your ideal.
And this brings us right to the core of it.
Yeah.
The strangest secret itself.
After all that setup, it comes down to one simple, powerful law.
The key to both success and failure.
It's this. We become what we think about.
It sounds so simple, almost like a cliche you'd see on a poster.
I know, but the power isn't in the phrase itself. It's in the sheer historical weight behind it.
Right. Think about all the great teachers, philosophers, prophets for thousands of years.
They disagreed on almost everything: theology, politics, science.
But on this one point about the power of the mind, They were in complete and unanimous agreement.
You see it everywhere.
Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, said, "A man's life is what his thoughts make of it."
And then centuries later, you have Ralph Waldo Emerson in America saying, a man is what he thinks about all day long.
It's the same core idea.
And then you have William James, the psychologist, who said the greatest discovery of his generation was that human beings can alter their lives.
By altering their attitudes of mind.
Yes, but he added a really important catch, a caveat that I think most modern self-help stuff just misses entirely.
Okay, what's that?
The need for an exclusive wish.
Exclusive.
He said you will attain a result if you truly wish for it, but you have to wish for it exclusively and not, 100 other incompatible things at the same time.
That is the key, isn't it? You can't wish for financial freedom while you spend all your mental energy worrying about bills.
Exactly. That divided focus is why it doesn't seem to work for 95% of people. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale just boiled it down to a simple law.
Think negative, get negative, think positive.
You get positive results. His 3 words were just believe and succeed.
And for anyone still blaming their situation, George Bernard Shaw had the final word.
Oh, that's a great one.
He said, people blame their circumstances, but the successful people are the ones who get up and look for the circumstances they want.
And if they can't find them, they make them.
That's the active part. That's the work.
Okay, so let's get into the mechanics of this. How does it work?
Well, let's look at the flip side first. The person without a goal.
The person who doesn't know where they're going, their thoughts are just a mess.
Confusion, anxiety, fear, worry.
And so, by the exact same law, their life becomes that. It becomes confusion and fear. If you think about nothing, you become nothing.
To really get this, the source gives us 2 incredible analogies. The first one is the human mind as a piece of fertile land.
Right. And this land, this soil, it doesn't care. It has no morals, no preference.
It'll return whatever you plant in it.
In wonderful abundance. The example is a farmer who plants 2 seeds. One is a seed of corn.
Nutritious, life-giving.
And right next to it, he plants a seed of nightshade, a deadly poison.
And the land doesn't judge. It nurtures both. It grows both the corn and the poison perfectly.
As you sow, so shall you reap. It's a literal, not just metaphorical law.
And it makes you think. The human mind is this last great unexplored continent. It's full of riches we never even try to tap into.
So why don't we use our minds more effectively?
The source offers a really tough answer.
It's because the mind is standard equipment. It's free.
We only value what we pay for, right?
Yeah.
A fancy car, an expensive degree.
But everything that's truly worthwhile, our mind, our soul, our hopes, our dreams, it's all free.
So we don't value it. We don't put in the work to discipline it.
Which is why that second analogy is so critical, because this law is a 2-edged sword.
It's this vast neutral source of energy. It needs a driver.
The analogy is a giant earth-moving machine. I mean, picture this thing, 20 tons of steel just roaring along at 35 miles an hour.
An unbelievable force.
And guiding this entire massive machine is one little person sitting at the controls.
That machine, that's your mind. A huge source of energy that can achieve anything you direct it to do.
But you are the one at the wheel. You can't just fold your arms and hope for the best.
If you do, it runs itself straight into a ditch.
You have to keep your hands firmly on the wheel and point that immense power toward a specific, worthwhile purpose. The law itself is as real as gravity.
So the message for you listening is that the moment for action is, well, it's right now.
The single most important thing you can do is decide precisely what it is that you want.
Plant that goal, your worthy ideal, deep in your mind. And you have to see yourself as already having achieved it.
And then you have to care for it. You work toward it steadily, and you protect it from all the weeds, the fear, the doubt, the distractions.
And the result is guaranteed. It's an inflexible law. It has to grow.
So why is this called the strangest secret?
It's a great question. Because it's obviously not a secret because it's hidden. We've shown it's been known by wise people for all of recorded history.
It's a secret for a really strange reason. It's because so few people ever truly learn it, understand it, and apply it.
You could ask 100 people on the street for the secret to success.
And you'd get 100 different answers. Luck, connections, money. Almost no one would say, we become what we think about. It's hidden in plain sight.
Life should never be a bore. It's meant to be this exciting adventure.
Fueled by a worthy ideal.
And I love that quote from Grove Patterson. He said, the architect of the universe didn't build a stairway leading nowhere.
The law is fixed. The wisdom is ancient. As you believe, so shall it be done unto you.
I think that's the final thought, isn't it? The greatest adventure isn't some external quest. It's the journey of finally learning to control and direct the vast, powerful, and unexplored continent of your own mind. That's the real work.